Hey everybody, this is Holly. Thank you for being here at my channel, The Morning Pour. I'm getting going with starting this painting, and the first color that I put down was a dark bittersweet chocolate. Next is a Modern Masters metallic paint. I believe it's called Champagne. I have an aqua color on top of that. This is a Deco Art gold, but it is not an extreme sheen or a 24K gold. I believe it's called Splendid Gold, and it just acts differently within the paintings, and that's why I've chosen it. And this is my sunshiny yellow, so that I will be bringing in that aspect of a traditional sunflower in the way that we more commonly think of them when we think of the color of sunflowers. Now, this is going to be blown out a little bit with a blow dryer up ahead, but rather than putting this down as a regular Dutch pour with a ringed puddle, I'm drizzling each color on top because it will change the effects a little bit. This black is an Amsterdam black, and it is mixed with Aussie Floetrol. It's the only color that I am using that is mixed with Aussie Floetrol, and that is because it is going to be giving me that cell activator type of effect that I'm looking for within the effects that I am looking to achieve within this painting. And here I am just doing my initial blowout, and I'm kind of liking some parts of it. I'm liking some of the lacing I'm seeing. I'm not entirely thrilled with how dark the whole thing has gone. At this point, I'm not entirely sure that this is going to be a painting I can keep, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a little spin on my handy dandy spinner there and see what starts to happen. And I will then see where we're going to go from there. Is this something I will keep? Is this something I will scrape? Is this something that will see the light of day? Is this something that will be in the beautiful collaboration auction that Cindy from Cynthia Porter Studio has put together in order to raise funds for the creation of Dacey's Place at Rotary Park? And so here I'm doing some mouth blowing, and what I start to notice is that as I do the mouth blowing, it's actually moving some of the color aside, bringing some of the white base up from the bottom, and it's bringing some brightness back into this painting. I'm starting to think that there could be some potential here. I'm not 100% sure if I'm still going to have a piece that I feel happy to send to Cindy for the silent auction, or if I would use this in the collaboration at all. But I'm starting to think that there could be some potentiality here. So what do? I just go ahead and keep blowing. Now you may notice the silly little tag on my head kerchief. I actually put the headscarf on as I was walking through the house. I never looked in a mirror. I had no idea it was on inside out. And then I was there in my frame for my video of doing this painting. So the one thing I have learned about this, my friends, is don't put on an article of clothing that you're going to be filming yourself in without checking in the mirror first to see if it's actually on correctly. So silly me. I can get a good laugh about it now, and hopefully you are too. And so here is going to be the second painting, because I liked how that one came out well enough that I want to make a little companion piece. And of course, I don't know about you, give me a comment if you can relate to this, but sometimes if I'm doing a companion piece, they don't always come out the same enough type of way to actually be put together. Sometimes you can use the exact same colors in an acrylic pouring type of painting and end up with very different results in terms of which of the colors becomes more predominant and so forth. So you don't always end up with a couple of pieces that really can be compatible in the end, but sometimes you do. So I'm taking a stab at that, and I've layered up another painting in the same exact order as I did the first. So this one, I just had the feeling to stop using the blow dryer where I did. I know that I took it a little farther with the first one, and I moved right into using the mouth blowing technique. Okay, so here I'm working that. I'm starting to like what's happening. It needs a little bit more action and a good spin to help to bring the motions out. I do have some footage on this spinner. This is something I somewhat recently got, and I have only used it a few times, and it was not very pricey at all. It was pretty low in cost. And so I've actually taken some review footage, and I will be editing that and presenting that soon enough. So stick around here if you'd like to see that. And if you otherwise like my content, please consider subscribing and clicking the bell if you haven't already. And definitely give this video a thumbs up and consider leaving me a comment. I love to hear your comments. So I'm really loving that I got some pearl cells in this and a lot of lacing. I really love that it's kind of a combination of a Dutch pour, but also a pearl cell type of pour too. I feel like it gives it a little bit of a uniqueness to it, and I really like that. So up ahead are the close-ups and the displayed results of this beautiful diptych. And please consider supporting or at least checking out the silent auction that is going for a little bit more than another week from the time I'm posting this video. So you can check the link below to take a look at that. And thank you for being here and enjoying the rest of this video.